I also want to introduce Reverend Shawna Foster, who's been active in the Poor People's Campaign for a while now, and along with Reverend Hughes, a couple of only faith leaders that have joined this movement so far. So thank you for being here, and Shawna, please give us some words.
Thank you.
I wanted to share with you that aren't you glad that 4 out of 5 of the major defense contracting companies are now led by women? Isn't that the justice that we have been fighting for? I don't think so. This is what happens when you fight for justice for one group and not for everybody.
Come on now.
You get a tokenization of people at the top ready to oppress the rest of us.
Yes.
And that's why we need a poor people's campaign, because I bet you none of those women are poor.
That's right.
So who are they fighting for? They are fighting to stay at the very top.
Yeah.
Did you know that we are spending as much money in the United States as we did during World War II, adjusted for inflation? But we're pulling out of Syria. So where is all of that money going? It isn't going to the VA and to the veterans you care about, because we are dying by suicide at 22 veterans every day. And the VA has been turned over to the president's cronies and is on its way to be privatized to make sure that more veterans die here at home than in combat. The state of veterans is what they want to do to everybody else in the United States. They want to take all of this public taxpayer dollars and they want to give it to a very few amount of people while we starve to death, while we do not have houses. Because where is that money going? The Pentagon just did an audit. $1.2 billion was in mismanaged contracts alone. $53 million worth of parts that were never installed. How many no-bid private corporate contracts pass through the fingers of the Department of Defense instead of to things that truly protect us, like education, healthcare, clean water, and clean air? These are the things that we need in order to protect us in this country, and it makes fiscal sense. According to Brown University's The Cost of War, every dollar you put into defense contracting, you get less than $1 back put into public society. It's a losing investment that goes towards one class, the ultra wealthy. But every dollar you put into society, into healthcare, you generate $4 back into the local economy. Where do you want your money spent? Do you want it spent on the further dismantling of the public infrastructures so that a few private corporations, led by women, can take it over? No, nobody wants that, but that's what keeps happening unless people like you show up and tell people like them that we do not want the state of Colorado to generate jobs through Lockheed Martin and all these other defense contractors that doesn't give us jobs. It doesn't put money back into the economy, it puts money into your pockets and the people who pay you to be there. We want money for the rest of us, and we want you to put those investments that truly protect and help us. I'm Reverend Shawna Foster with About Face, Veterans Against the War. I'm part of the National Steering Committee of the Poor People's Campaign, and I want to close with these words from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That there are millions of poor people in this country who have very little or even nothing to lose. If they can be helped to take action together, they will do so with a freedom and a power that will be a new and unsettling force in our complacent national life. You are that unsettling force. Let's deliver our demands.
Yeah.